So I didn't play New Mexico State, and I didn't play at UNLV. So Oregon, we'll do Oregon, and we'll do Albany. So Oregon, I feel like where I went wrong was trying to do too much. Coming from the Power 5 level, like it's nothing that I haven't seen already, but it was more so like me wanting to help the team a little bit more, like what can I do, to really put the team in a good position to win, because I really did feel like, my mentality was that we were going to go in and win that game, point blank period. I wasn't worried about, what kind of athletes and levels and stuff. I wasn't worried about that. I wanted to get a good team win. But within that, I got lost in myself of just wanting to do too much. And I did do a little bit too much. However, it didn't cost us a lot of that game. But like I said, I got injured the third quarter. And I tried to push myself through it. But the injury was getting more serious as I went on and on. So it was best that I didn't continue to stress my ankle. So I sat out for the rest of that half.
Recording a day in life?
Yeah, pretty much.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, my dog.
All jokes aside, man. Albany vlog. I'm about to check into the hotel right now, you feel me?
Yeah, sir.
About to go get our clothes and stuff, yada, 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 go eat great.
I'll watch a little bit of film. Relax for the night.
Just going back to the Albany game, that was a great team win. Individually, we all did our assignments, which is what the coaches tell us to do every game. Is just do your job. Don't worry about doing anybody else's job. Focus on what you have to do. And if we all do that individually as a collective, we will do what we need to do as a team. So I think the Albany game was well fought. I think they had some really good athletes. And as you guys may know, like the difference in all of these conferences and stuff, it's not the skill guys, That's one question I do get a lot is, what are the skill guys like? And it's not a drop off at all. The thing that separates different conferences is the O lineman and D lineman. But other than that, you're going against really good talent every week. And scouts are not only coming to see you, but they're coming to see them as well. So it's like that alone, right, lets you know that, okay, like we got competition everywhere, But I think they had some really good receivers. They were very competitive. They were a little chippy. Just trying to get inside our head because they needed an edge to win. And, as a DB, you're used to, talking back and forth and doing that. But it's like there's subtle signs that you can notice that a player may give away to let you know that, hey, I got to do something extra for me to win this battle against you, right? And just knowing that, you can be a little bit more calmer in your approach, or you can bait them, just depending on what it is, I usually don't talk a lot. I like to let my actions show on the field, right? Because when you do something, it hits a lot more than when you say something and it's kind of, you're not really owning up or doing what you said you were gonna do. So me, I'm more of a talker after the fact. Like if I, when I make my plays, when I, do this, or if I'm contributing well, like I may say something or I might talk back and say, get them going to see, if I can have a little bit of control over them, But other than that, I'm more so focused on doing my job, the whole game, and also not letting another player knock me off of my game, right? And that's a thing as a collective, as a team, is not getting emotionally hijacked. And Coach Chris Brown and Coach Euro, even Coach Chang, we talk about the methodical warrior, right? And he's a guy that is, he's very action oriented, right? He's trying to figure out a way to win, right, in the midst of chaos, right, without getting emotionally hijacked. When we kind of use it, kind of a boxing narrative where it's like, there's the young guy's going to come out swinging, trying to knock you out early, but the veteran, the methodical thinker, he's trying to fill you out. He's trying to fill you out to see how long you can last. How do you match up with him? And then when the younger fighter leaves a crack in his shell, that's when we take advantage. That's when there's a chink in his armor, that's when we attack. That is when we go after him, and we go after him with everything that we got. So yeah, that's kind of how we think as a collective, as a team, so that we're not, costing, stupid penalties or, just setting each other back. So let's talk about this past UNLV game. I think as a collective, on the defensive side of things, tackling. And just the energy level is always there. The focus is there. But as a team, as a collective, we need to start faster, right? And like you guys saw, there were instances where we had the guy and we just didn't finish. We didn't finish our tackles. And tackling is very important, especially, yak and yards after the run, and so I think, like I said, the UNLV game showed us what we need to work on. And although we are really good tacklers, don't get me wrong, you can always get better, right? You can always get better. And that's one thing we're gonna stress this bye week for sure. Now we're gonna get the rest that we need, to make sure that our guys are ready to go. But at the same time, I know Coach Chang, and I know what we're gonna stress this week is fundamentals. Fundamentals are gonna be very important. We're gonna get back to the details of our assignment. Everything that it takes to win, we're gonna go back over that, and we're gonna do it over and over and over and over and over again. Because there's no secret to the science. Like, it's you do what you need to do, right? You do your job, so that you can help the team win. Like, that's it. That's it. It's play after play, doing everything that you've learned over and over, repetition, over and over, play after play. Also, I think our O-line struggled a little bit, offensive wise. And we have really great O-linemen. Like, we have really great O-linemen. But that's an area that the offense, they'll see you, right? And they'll work on their part. They're gonna do their part just like we're gonna do our part. But I really think that we could win that game. And I know you guys think that as well, right? You guys are watching, just like I was watching. Also, we're gonna get better at special teams too. We have an awesome special teams coach, Coach Chef. He's amazing. He is amazing. He truly loves us, and he coaches that way too. So, when you know that a coach has your best interests at heart, and he's not doing it for the money, but because he wants, first of all, to develop you as a young man, right? To get you set up for life, because the things that we do in football translate to real life. So first it's about becoming a man, right? And then, right, you become the best player that you can be, because you know that these guys, they have your best interest, they have your back. They want to see you succeed. They want to put you in the best possible position, you know, to win at everything, right? Not just football, but at life. So I think we'll go back over those fundamentals as well, to create more opportunities for us to get better field position, and to just put both sides of the ball in a better position to be successful against the other opposing team. But yeah, we don't like to live in the past too much. We have Tell the Truth Sundays in here. We'll watch the film, we'll get it corrected, and we move on, right? Because there's more football to play, right? It's not just, yeah, there's 24 hours that we get to really analyze what we did right, what we did wrong, and then after that, we got to move on. We got to, and that's how it is in life. You can't just harp on the past. You can't just live in the past, right? Because you'll be stuck there. You got to continue to move on. So I think that is what we're going to do, especially for this upcoming week, for this bye week. We're going to heal, recover, take care of class, and then it's back to the basics, pretty much. I think this is well needed, especially after, the games and stuff, because this is, going out to you guys. And I know that you guys are watching these games. You guys are at the games. So it's like you see this stuff too. But just from the inner circle of the team, I wanted to give you guys a perspective of, after talking to players and stuff, just a perspective as a whole, right, of where we're coming from and what our intentions are, moving on to these next couple of weeks. So yeah, these games have set us up. They've set us up to continue to, like I said, work on our weaknesses and continue to maintain and enhance our strengths, right? We knew we should have won that game. There's a lot of games we should have, but at the same time, shoulda, coulda, woulda. We're worried about these upcoming weeks, and that's where our focus is going to be as a team.
Wanted to get you guys' perspective on this.
Just got back, man.
Yep.
The away game.
What are your thoughts?
Not the outcome we wanted, but shit. There's only one way to go, and that's to get better. And you never lose, you just learn.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
right. What about you?
Better.
Two captains right here. Yeah.
They're a great team. They did what they had to do. But we just made too many mistakes on our own. But that's all fixable. So that's the good part of it.
Right.
That all can be fixed.